This is Cris&Cale's Top 5 Iconic Seasonal Hikes in the U.S. The United States is blessed with an abundance of natural resources with rugged backcountries that encompass some of the best hiking trails in the world. When you combine the picturesque landscape of these epic treks with the beauty that seasonal weather can bring, you have the makings for an adventure seeker's bucket list. This is Cris&Cale's Top 5 Iconic Seasonal Hikes in the United States. Number 5, Mount Rogers and Wilburn Ridge, in the winter, Grayson Highlands State Park, Virginia. Within Virginia's high country are some of the most beautifully diverse areas within the Southern Appalachian Mountains. From the Grayson Highlands State Park into the Mount Rogers National Recreation Area, the Appalachian Trail traverses the breathtaking balds of Wilburn Ridge and Pine Mountain on way to the state's tallest peak, tree-covered Mount Rogers. Along this path, you will be greeted by bouldering opportunities as well as a number of freely roaming wild ponies. Sprinkle in some magic winter white dust, and you have one of the most exhilarating and beautiful seasonal hikes this country has to offer. On this side, we have these ponies, and then on the other side, you have this view. I believe up there where the trees are and stuff is Mount Rogers. Yeah, pretty well tree covered. Now we're going back down. Number 4, Cadillac Mountain, in the fall, Acadia National Park, Maine. Due to early morning cloud coverage, we started our Acadia visit at the famed Jordan Pond House to partake in local foods and craft brews. See the steam coming off of there? After nourishment, we headed to the trailhead for the popular North Ridge Trail up to Cadillac Mountain, the highest peak along the eastern seaboard, and the first place to view an American sunrise. So at the Jordan Pond restaurant, the waiter says, "Oh, you should have no problem driving to the top of Cadillac Mountain. I wouldn't want to climb it though." Where we come from, the moss is green.
This is where we're going to discover if the beer really made a difference.
Good steps. An overlook. During our fall visit, the iconic trek uniquely combined the serenity of the open sea with the thrill of a pinnacle ascent and the backdrop of extraordinary autumn colors. This is indeed one of the best seasonal day hikes in the United States. Whew. I think you're right, I burned those beer calories. Had seen clouds at the top of Cadillac Mountain all day today. whole place was covered in fog and clouds, and now it just burned off just in the last hour. As you're going down, the scenery's in front of you. There's the road over there. Still coming down and still seeing views. Winding down our hike. Number 3, Emerald Lake in the spring, Rocky Mountain National Park, Colorado. You're at Rocky Mountain National Park. Emerald Lake is at 9,500 feet, looks like. Why is that sign so low? One of the most manageable and rewarding hikes within Rocky Mountain National Park is the trail to the majestic 10,000-foot Emerald Lake. This adventure takes hikers past 2 other scenic alpine lakes. This hike to Emerald Lake, it has absolutely incredible views all along the way. Killer views, holy cow. Good, we're getting the wind up here. Oh, we must be approaching Dream Lake right up there.
That's
Hallett Peak. Hallett Peak in the backdrop. In the winter, the lakes freeze over and the trail passes right over the surface, making for a surreal hiking experience. With the shade of high elevation evergreens, packed snow often remains on the trail until June, making spring a perfect time to catch the exquisite beauty of the snow-covered Rocky Mountains on this epic seasonal hike.
Look closely enough.
Little Emerald Lake.
Woo! Oh my gosh, you got it. Holy cow!
Just not only the mountains in that direction, but just the valley over around there. Back at Nymph Lake, straight across. Pretty though, it's like, no, it doesn't seem too intimidated by us. Number 2, the Narrows in the summer, Zion National Park, Utah. Within the narrowest section of Zion Canyon is a legendary epic hike known as the Narrows. This experience is challenging but uniquely exhilarating as hikers carefully navigate slippery stones within the chilly waters of the Virgin River, all while being surrounded by the breathtaking canyon walls. Oh. The gorge itself is sometimes only 20 to 30 feet wide, while the canyon walls can extend over 2,000 feet up. To become fully immersed in this hiking experience, the warmer months are ideal. While the rest of Zion can be highly exposed and downright hot, the Coldwater Gorge is an ideal escape during those summer months, making this one of the top seasonal hikes in America.
back.
Number 1. Glacier Point to Yosemite Valley in late spring, Yosemite National Park, California. The crown of renowned beauty and lauded seasonal hiking goes to this venture in Yosemite that starts atop the awe-inspiring Glacier Point and travels the Panorama Trail over to the famed Mist Trail that descends to the Yosemite Valley floor.
So that's the Illilouette Falls, Nevada Falls, and Vernon Falls.
Late spring is at the height of snowmelt and brings about maximum water flow over the Mist Trail's Nevada and Vernal Falls, giving that final stone staircase its apropos nickname. This point-to-point trek is mostly downhill, but is long, with an uphill portion and finishes with those tricky, wet downhill steps.
This is where the ascent starts. It's all downhill from here.
With this effort, however, comes insanely picturesque views while hugging legendary waterfalls during perhaps the most iconic seasonal hike this country has to offer. Trail comparison. These 5 trails are not only diverse in their scenic offerings, but are equally diverse in their location and difficulty. This map shows us how our hikes are scattered throughout the country, stretching from west to east. Additionally, this chart shows how each hike varies in features and difficulty, outlining the components that earn those ratings. Regardless of the effort required, you can be assured that these treks will reward you as one of the top iconic seasonal hikes in the nation. Leave a comment below if you have your own personal favorite seasonal hikes. And as always, like and subscribe if you enjoyed these videos. Thanks for watching. We hope this gets you excited about getting out and exploring on your own. Click to the right to subscribe. Click to the left for more adventures.